Hello, I'm Dr. Eleni Meletiadou, and then I'm an associate professor in EDI, working for London Metropolitan University. I'm currently based at the Guildhall School of Business and Law. And today I'm going to talk about a project that is externally funded by the QAA. It is a collaborative enhancement project, and it is led by London Metropolitan University, and we are working in partnerships with various universities in the UK and worldwide, like Coventry University, University of Hertfordshire, University of Staffordshire, the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, Epocha University in Albania, and the University of Elbasan again in Albania, as well as the Manisa Selay Bayar University in Turkey. And this project looks at generative AI and how it can promote education for sustainable development and widen access to digital skills. So let me first talk about the background of the study. So the main aim is to increase of the study is to increase and enhance the provision of education for sustainable development and thus enable transformative learning for students, empowering them to become change agents for sustainable futures. But our question is, how can we ensure that students are equipped to operate in high levels of uncertainty and within fast-changing environment? So basically, what we want to show is that generative artificial intelligence can be used, and educators can explore new pedagogical practices and connect students with a wider range of resources and support new forms of knowledge production. So basically, this project will create an authentic, practice-led, and inclusive set of quality principles that support the implementation and promotion of education for sustainable development using generative artificial intelligence. This project intends to engage learners, lecturers, and students to co-create an authentic, practice-led, and inclusive set of quality principles that support the implementation of ESD using generative AI creatively, and thus drive curriculum quality for sustainability across the higher education sector. So the project basically has a strong focus on developing graduates who can lead change for sustainability and use generative artificial intelligence despite challenges they may face due to challenges, for example, they encounter when trying to develop their digital skills. Let us keep into consideration that education for sustainable development is a high priority across the higher education sector and strongly links to efforts to address the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So increasing and enhancing the provision of education for sustainable development within higher education enables transformative learning for students, which can empower them to make informed decisions and become change agents for sustainable futures. The main aim of the project is to reduce students, especially BEME, we have a focus on them, and mature students, and staff anxiety over the use of generative AI and ESD, reduce their racialized and age-related barriers that exist as regards digital learning, lessen staff time dealing with queries and complaints, reduce awarding gaps, and increase also the use of more accessible and inclusive use of generative AI as a force for good promoting education for sustainable development. It also aims to provide a collective understanding of the ways in which staff and students can use and integrate generative AI in their ESD classes to enhance students, especially mature and BME students, academic performance and increase their learning motivation. So let me present the planned outputs. We are currently working on that. So the project team is currently developing practical outputs to support the sector adopt innovative digital education, which uses generative AI effectively to promote ESD in their own context, including a set of evidence-informed principles and a framework mapped to the UK Professional Standards Framework for effective use of generative AI to enhance learning, teaching, and assessment designs and practice promoting ESD, a series of accessible and interactive resources to illustrate effective practice models aligned to the principles for inclusive use of generative AI, promoting social justice in digital education for all students, but particularly for BAME and mature students. The design and creation of case studies. Currently, we have at least 10 case studies to illustrate the use of selected resources. We will, at the end of the project, that is in July 2025, we will have a hybrid symposium event to showcase the resources and share best practices, and also show pedagogic resources, including an annotated reading list for lecturers who wish to explore various projects using AI tools to promote ESD. And we are also going to establish an interinstitutional mentorship program to support communities of practice, which will help solve national and global problems. I would like to thank you for your attention, and please contact me if you would like to contribute to my project or would like to ask a question, or I will be happy to provide feedback or more information about the project. Thank you so much.